my peepers, welcome to another Flosstube Extra. We are going to look at all of my cross stitch finishes of 2024, except for my mill hills. I did not go look for the mill hills that I finished. So I have a few. They are not ironed. Bear with me. I hate ironing my cross stitch pieces all the time. My biggest finish last year, of course, was my astrology cat that was the Hayde stitch along. So I have a lot of extra fabric. I can probably do story keeps on them, or at least on one piece. But yeah, so I did this on 28 count Monaco 1/1. I loved stitching this, even though it was confetti heavy. I loved watching this cat come to life. I got to the one eye, and then I got to the other eye, and then the whiskers. Look at the whiskers. Yes, the whiskers. They come out. I love it. So, yeah, that was a finish. Cairo Marcelli, I think, is the artwork. So you can get the big pattern of the whole pattern of this. This is just a small piece of the pattern for the stitch along. So, yeah. But I started that December 31st, 2023. And I finished it, I think, December 8th. I think December 8th. I finished Hayde Quick Stitch Curly Tailed Rosie. She is done on 25 count gridded Lugana. I want to get her framed, but I need to soak this in hot water. So I have a question for any of you, because I've already talked to my friends and they didn't know. Since this is stitched with Krynic, there's a lot of white Krynic in this, will it shrivel or melt or anything when I put this in the hot water? Because I want to get rid of these grid lines. But, oh my God, she is so pretty. She's so pretty. And yes, there was a lot of confetti in this. Especially in her tail. Her tail was a pain in the ass. Isn't she pretty? Yeah. So I would like to, either I'll frame her or I'll take her. It depends. I'm going to get a quote. And if it's a lot, then I'll frame it myself. Another Hayde that I finished was Story Keep Butterflies Galore by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. This is on a piece of 25 count even weave that I started years ago. I had gridded it myself, so that came right out. It wasn't, I still see some lines. I must not have, I gotta get some more. I didn't take all the lines out. But yes, she is done.
You've got mail.
And this I probably will have framed because it's skinny. Where are you gonna find a frame like that? Another one that I finished is a Nora Corbett. Is this Mari? It might be Mari. And this was done on a, I believe this is a linen. But I don't have that in front of me. But yeah, you can see that sparkle from her wand. Or whatever it's called, staff. Yeah. She has some button or charms, whatever, beads on her This was a fun stitch. I love, this is a Bewitching Pixie. I want all of the Bewitching Pixies. I think I have most of them. But yeah, isn't she pretty? But I believe this is Mari or Marie. It's M-A-R-I. So I finished her. This one is Doreen Jones. This is a Doreen Jones. It was in one of the Just Cross Stitch magazines. Isn't she beautiful? Let me tell you what. I have never frogged so much on a piece as I did this. Confetti and a pain in the ass through her hair. Yes. What was this one called? I don't remember. See, I'm not prepared for my videos. I'm just showing you the finishes. But this is from like an October issue. Yep. So, so pretty. And the fabric is Ada, because it called, I think the color was called Shale, and I could not get it in an even weave, so I had to get it in the Ada, which I was not happy about because there are fractionals, and fractionals on Ada are a freaking pain in the ass. But yeah, she's done. Another Nora Corbett Bewitching Pixie. This one is Cleo. See, I am remembering. This one's Cleo. I know this fabric is from Silk Weaver Fabrics. It's a piece that I owned years ago. And as you can see, there are beads and little treasures. Look at that. Woohoo! Sparkly. Yes. I love her. This was also a fun stitch. I love her Bewitching Pixies. There's not a lot of back stitching on them. Just a little bit. But you got your beads. Love it. And that's Cleo. So, I did good last year with finishes. This one was from one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issues. Yum, and it was called Ghoul Whip. So again, I don't know which magazine, because I did not keep my notes. That's a finish. You just have to go through your magazines if you have the Halloween issues. Ghoul Whip. Another one is this. I think it was from one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issues. Look at that cat. I did not realize there was a cat there till I was stitching it, and then the eyes came out. I'm like, oh, there's a cat there. Yes. You got your little mice down there. I don't remember where the fabric is from. I know, I'm horrible at these Flosstube videos. I don't have much information for you. So pretty. And it's just using black floss. This is Loads of Love by Shannon Christine. I did this as a stitch along with Tammy. And a bunch of us stitched this together. So yeah, Loads of Love by Shannon Christine. Isn't that pretty? That wasn't too bad. It wasn't confetti heavy or anything like that. It's a lot of color blocking. And this was just a piece of linen I had. But I like Shannon Christine's. Hers are simple. This is from the Just Cross Stitch 2024 Halloween issue. Brian and I did this as a stitch along. He's still stitching on his. Yeah. It's from last year's Halloween issue. And it's the only thing I've stitched out of that issue. I did this in one weekend. It was the cross stitch weekend. Was it in October we did this? I started it Friday morning and I finished it, I think, Saturday or Sunday. I know I did it that whole weekend. I stitched on it that weekend. Another Shannon Christine, Warmest Wishes. On a piece of extra fabric that I had.
You've got mail.
And like I said, hers are really cute. There was a little bit of back stitching, not much. She doesn't have, some of her patterns have more back stitching than others. But this was quick. This was a quick piece to stitch up. Another Bewitching Pixie. I think this is Anna, maybe. You can see the sparkles. And this is a piece of fabric from Silk Weaver that I had for years. Isn't she pretty? So again, I love stitching on the Bewitching Pixies, and I want, like I said, I have a lot more started, and I have a few more I need to buy and start. And then the last piece is S is for Stitcher that I started years ago. It is from an older issue of a Cross Stitch and Country, something like that. Cross Stitch Country magazine. S is for Stitcher. So yeah, I started this years ago and I really wanted to finish it. So that is everything except the little Mill Hill kits. I might have finished maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 of them. But they're in an FFO bag. Actually, I don't need to put them back in this bag because now that I showed you, I can put them away in my bin. See, my videos are very short because you guys don't want to hear me rambling on, and I don't want to hear myself talk, because you guys don't want to hear it either. You just want to see my finishes. So, oh, no, I do have one more finish. It was Justin's Christmas gift. I guess I still have it because it's being sewn up into a stocking, and my sister-in-law is going to do this. And she lives in Tennessee. She'll be up in April. So his stocking is done. This is a Haid pattern, and the designer, the artwork is by Miles Pinkney, M-Y-L-E-S, Pinkney. It's called Stocking Treasure Dragon. Let me tell you what. The freaking confetti. The confetti. I didn't think I'd ever get it done. And I started this years ago. So it is finally done for him. And this is something he can leave hanging up all year round. So, because it's not Christmassy, it's just a stocking. But it's not Christmas, so he could leave it up all year round, which he might do. So yeah, that was his Christmas gift. He absolutely loves it. He knew he was getting it because he told me at the beginning of last year, I want my stocking finished for Christmas. So I did. Yeah, I finished it like a week before Christmas, maybe. So it is done anyways, and he's happy with it. So this year, that chromatic dragon, that he asked for that for this year, for Christmas. And then I have a blackberry dragon that I'm going to do up. I'm going to finish next year. It's already started. I will finish that. And then after that, I don't know yet. I do have 2 other dragon pieces, but they're not Hades. They are Teresa Wentzler. Teresa Wentzler does a lot of blended threads and a lot of back stitching. So I kind of put hers off, and I stitch on them a little bit at a time because they are so time consuming. I mean, Hades are time consuming too, but once I finish an area, I'm done with it. And they're not blended threads. So, yeah. This year, what do I plan on finishing? Chromatic Dragon. As many of my tinies as I can. As many mill hills as I can. I don't think Chessie will be done this year. Snowy might be. It's okay if I don't. I doubt if that Christmas ornament, the snowman ornament will be, but I will be stitching on that every month. Yeah. And I'll continue that next year with that snowman ornament on the 25th and Snowy every other Saturday till they're done. And then I'll pull something else. I already know that when Snowy is done, then I will be stitching and finishing Fred and Albert. So I do have plans, and they will work. It'll work because that's how I am. I will make things work. You know, unless I can no longer stitch anymore for whatever reason, health reasons, I'm going to stitch as much as I possibly can. Peanut is laying on my pile of whips. Good thing that they are all in project bags. She is sound asleep. I'm going to tell her she's being disturbed because they're getting picked up. So, yeah, that was all my finishes of last year besides the Mill Hills. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know it's short and sweet. That's how I like my videos. That's how I like to watch the videos. And, I will see you next time. The next Flosstube video will be live and around the 1st of February. If not on the 1st, right around the 1st. So stay tuned for that. See you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.